Well, the new year is here, and you're probably looking for some new games to occupy your time. Aaron Conklin, our gaming guru, is back for the first gaming segment of 2012 already.
I know, it goes so fast, doesn't it?
Last year just shot right by. We've got some good ones to talk about as well. I know, at least here in the studio, it's a fan favorite. Soul Calibur 5. Let's start off by talking about that one.
Sure, got to wait to the end of the month for that one, but obviously it's the latest installation, a very popular fighting series. The big thing is always new characters, and several this time around. Starting with Ezio, the lead hero from the Assassin's Creed series. He makes a nice appearance. There's also another character called Viola. She actually has metal claws and gets to sort of wield this fortune teller's ball that you can kind of sneak behind people and beat them up.
Okay.
Kind of fun. So nice new mechanics. You can't just kind of sit there and guard and let the other person pound on you. Your guard will eventually break, so you have to go on the offensive. And obviously the graphics in this game are amazing. So I know at least some of the folks at this station are looking forward to the end of the month to give it a try.
Oh, I'm sure. So it doesn't pay to stand still, because like you said, that guard will eventually be broken by whomever your opponent is. Okay. Yeah. All right, how much is this going to run us?
It's going to run about $60.
About $60, and what systems will it be available for?
Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3.
Okay, all right, sounds great. Now the next one we're going to talk about is part 2, kind of, in a franchise, Final Fantasy 13-2, correct?
Yep, exactly.
Our
running joke, of course, is that the fantasy is never final, I should say. And this is a sequel to Final Fantasy 13. Beautiful cutscenes. It's a hallmark of the series, and really interesting combat. But the one big complaint that people had about the first game was that it was really linear. You didn't really have a lot of option. You were kind of just going to one place, fighting. You didn't have any sort of player option. And in this game, you actually will have some. It's introducing quick time events. Those situations where you're in the middle of a battle and you have to hit a button really quickly, or maybe spin one of the sticks really quickly to make something happen. And depending on how quickly you do that, the story will actually branch off a little bit and change. It's nothing dramatic, but it should add a little bit of player choice to the mix.
Oh, that sounds nice. They better be careful with some of that naming. Quick time. Apple might come after them for that.
You never know.
They better be careful. Okay, what system is this going to be available for?
This is also available for the 360 and also for PlayStation 3.
All right, and how much is this going to run us?
$60, and that will also come out on January 31st.
$60 January 31st. All right, final game we're going to talk about today, Aaron.
It's Trine 2, actually. This one is way off most people's radar screens. It's actually downloadable for both the 360 and the PlayStation 3. And what's amazing about this is the artwork. It's a fantasy platformer where you actually control a wizard, you control a warrior, and you control a thief, and each one of them has a different sort of ability. And depending on whether or not you're playing co-op with your friends or by yourself, and you can switch back and forth between the characters, you have to use their abilities to actually solve puzzles and jump up on platforms and fight off monsters. But it's the artwork here that's just amazing. I mean, everything is luminous. It looks like you're playing through a painting. It's really beautiful stuff. And there's a lot of player choice here, too. There's not just one answer to the puzzles. If you try hard, you can find 2 or 3.
Okay, and which systems will this be available for?
This one is actually for the 360 and the PlayStation 3.
And how much is this going to cost?
It's going to cost you $15.
$15, not a bad bargain there. $15 DLC.
It's a good deal.
Aaron, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. That is your first Gaming Guru edition of the year. We will, of course, have many more in the months to come.